Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ah, I'm yawning. I don't need to be yawning. I don't need to be yawning. I don't need to be yawning. Man, this menopause is kicking my butt. Oh, I'm having a hot flash. Whew, Jesus. I got in the car, it was cold. Now I'm hot. Oh, God. Hello, hello. Who do we got in the chat? It's Motivation Monday. Hello, my good people. It's Motivation Monday. I am on my way to the office. Tap in, tap in. When you come in, hit that like button, y'all. It's free. It's free, free, free. It's free, free, free. We're going to hit this Motivation Monday. I hope all you guys are doing well. Come on in, come on in. Let's see who's coming in. It's 9:46 a.m. Most people are up by now, so we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. Let me know if you're in the chat. I see one person. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. I've been taking this Aventera. I'm still tired. I'm tired and I can't stop yawning. Mm, can't stop yawning. I can't stop yawning. Oh, all you guys are sleepy, sleepy. I don't see anybody. You're sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Might just get on here later. Stay on for a little while. Mm. Stay on here for a little while. See who comes on. Push it out, Facebook. Facebook. Lord Jesus. Push it out, YouTube. Push it out. Hey. Push it out, YouTube. Push it out. Hey. Push it out. Algorithm. Push it out. She moving slow today. She moving slow today. I'm about to get off at my exit. Whew. Now I'm cold. Jesus. Jesus. We got 6 people in the room. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Motivation Monday. Good morning, good people. Good morning. Let me know in the chat if you're here. Remember to go. Oh, yeah, the chat is on. Good morning. Let me know you're here. Say good morning to Nista. Say good morning, y'all. Say good morning. Give me a holler. Shout me a holler. Oh, I got to find my badge so I can get in the building. Hey, Jennifer Moore. How are you? Oh, Jennifer, I'm like yawning. Yawning, yawning, yawning. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you today? I'm doing Motivation Monday, y'all. I didn't do last week because, when are you drunk? Nah, I'm not drunk. I'm on my way to work. I'm very tired, though. But good morning, sweetheart. How are you today? I hope you're having a blessed day. I hope that you're having a blessed day, sweetheart. So, today, about worrying. We gotta stop worrying. We gotta. Listen, worrying will cause you to have so many health issues. It will cause you, hey, Leanne, worrying will cause you to have so many health issues. It will cause you to have digestive issues. It will cause you to have mental health issues. It will cause you to have high blood pressure. It could cause your organs to become weaker than what they are, and you'll start having lots and lots of problems. We got to stop worrying, y'all. We worrying about stuff we don't have no control over. And when I say we, I'm not talking to just y'all. I'm talking to me as well. I have a tendency, some days I'm on point, strong, standing on business. And then some days I'm worrying. And it's not that I'm worrying randomly just worry just popping up in my head. No, it'll be because of situations. It'll be because of people. It'll be because of nonsense. When you are just trying to be great, when you are just trying to grow, when you are really trying to be a better version of you because you know you want better in life, the devil comes around and he tries to throw some shade on that. He tries to divert you, and he will use people to do just that. Also, I am learning the meaning of heavy is the head that wears the crown. At first I was like, oh, they just say that. No, it's the truth. When you are in leadership, you have to deal with so many different things that some people that have never been in a real leadership position, they don't understand it. They'll have all the answers, but they don't have the experience. They'll have all the ideas, but they won't have a place where they ever had to implement it. um you got to get around like-minded people. You really do. And I called my manager today because I'm learning that I know the type of person he is, and I also understand now that it's best to talk to him about issues that are relating to work and process and procedure, because when people think you're weak in a certain area, they will try to use those things against you. They really, really will try to use them things against you. So you have to be so mindful of hey, Lady Lux, hey, Erica, you have to be so mindful of what you say out your mouth, who you say it to, because people, it's a lot of people out here that are just really, really miserable. And what happens is when they put their feelings, opinions, or emotions, or their self-esteem issues, all that kind of stuff, they will try to deflect, not reflect. They'll try to deflect that, meaning that they'll put that on you. They'll speak against things that you're trying to do to help yourself. If people don't understand why you're doing the things that you're doing, they will always have something negative to say about it. Hey, Mish, they will always have something negative to say about it. You have to stop worrying. If we don't stop worrying, we're going to put ourselves in an early grave. To be totally honest, we have to stop worrying about cutting things out of our life. We have to stop worrying about cutting people out of our life. We have to stop worrying about how you going to pay the bills, how much money you got in your savings, even your health. If the doctors don't know what's going on, we got to stop worrying, because honestly, whatever the situation is you're worrying about, you worrying is going to make it worse. I don't know if you understand that. You worrying about something that you don't have control over will make the situation worse, and it'll cause you more heartache and pain than is necessary. Okay? It's not necessary to put yourself through hell. Certain things are just going to happen without your cooperation. Certain things are just going to happen because it's just written, and that's a part of life. So when I just called out their negative comments out, which normally shuts those type of people up, especially if you're blunt as possible, that's my experience. Well, you know what, Dragon Master, I used to be just like that too. I will call out their negative comments. I would. But now I'm understanding, since I've gotten to a new level in life, I have to learn how to bridle my tongue, because when I get fed up or when I get frustrated, I can go hard. I can go too hard, honestly. And I had to get to the point where I pick and choose my battles. Every battle does not have to be fought for me, because God is fighting the ultimate battle for me, and he won it. He won it already. So when I see the enemy tries to come in like a flood, can I ask how come? No, because all the battles are not mine. You know what I'm saying? I tend to be loose cannon, so I don't get much pushback. That's because I'm impatient. Well, eventually, Dragon Master, that's gonna, how can I say it? It's going to boomerang back to you. We do have to have a walk in a sense of peace. We do have to walk in a sense of, if you have a high standard about your life and you know that you want certain things in life, if you stoop to their level, hey, Scooter Slots, if you stoop to their level, you become just like them. You become just like them. Great to see you too. I refuse. And one of my good friends, I was talking to him about everything that I was feeling last week. And one thing he had said to me, he was like, well, when you go in, you got to change it up. You can't be all, good morning, everybody. How you doing, everybody? And I looked at him and I said, why not? That's who I am at this point in my life. I'm not going to let nobody change me. I've been there before where I let circumstances, people, places, and things change who I am. If I'm a good morning person, I'm going to say good morning to you, even if you hate me. If I'm a good person and I'm a person that is trying my best to walk in peace, to be respectful, to carry joy, I can't hold on to them things and hold on to that as well. Meaning, I can't carry a bag of positive things and carry a bag of negative things and pick and choose which one I'm a dig in for the day. I'm not doing that. I'm not. One thing I heard Michelle Obama say, she said, when they go low, we go high. You know what I mean? And when I heard her say it before, it was like cliche, but it's the truth. I'm not going to go in acting different because I know that you're trying to set me up, or you're speaking against me, or you don't like me for whatever reason, because I realize that a lot of people may not like you because they don't like themselves. Okay, a lot of people will point out your flaws but can't look themselves in the mirror and be honest with the part that they play in life, or they what role they've played in the friendship. You see what I'm saying? I have to be great. I have to. I don't have a choice but to stand on those things that bring me joy. If I start to carry that, like, negative, aggressive, hard-hearted, and carry that with me, I'm going to become that thing, and that thing is going to consume me. And then that's when worry sets in, because you're worried about things that you don't have control over. Some people, no matter what you do, you could be nice to them, you could be mean to them, you can be aggressive with them, you can have more knowledge than them, you can do a whole lot of things. But honestly, if they don't want it, they're not going to receive it. They're just not. And a lot of people miss the message because they're looking at the messenger. That is, well, it's a lot of people that look at the messenger but don't listen to the message. And we have to be mindful that we need to sometimes close our eyes and listen to the message. Because remember, God uses who he wants to use to get the glory. God is going to use whoever he wants to use to get you to the next level. And to get you to the next level, sometimes it's not going to be something that's nice and sweet. You're going to have to go through some things that may hurt. You're going to have to go through some things that may make you feel uncomfortable. But you can't sit and worry yourself half to death about it. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Okay? Because it's just going to kill you. It's going to kill you. Don't you know that backbiting, it ends up to the point where you biting your own back out? Don't you know, talking about people like a dog, you end up biting your own back out? Every time I find myself doing that, I catch myself instantly. Because listen, nobody is perfect. But the thing about not being perfect, you have to be able to self-evaluate. Do some self-evaluation. Why do you feel the need to speak on everything someone may be doing that you don't agree with? I sit by myself and say that. Why do you put yourself in situations where you end up talking about things that really have nothing to do with where you're going in life? Time is of the essence. Because of all the things that I used to do that and now I don't do them, I still deal with the repercussions of that. I still deal with headaches sometimes. I still deal with feeling a little depressed sometimes. I still deal with my digestive issues. We have a lot of things going on in our bodies because of how we've been living over the years. And worrying about someone siding with you, someone understanding you, someone agreeing with your actions or how you think or how you do things, listen, that is going to be your demise. It's going to send you to a early grave. Listen to me. You can't make people understand you if they don't want to. You can't make people respect where you coming from if they don't want to. Stop talking to you blue in the face. Stop talking and to the point where you turning and wrestling with yourself at night because you can't calm your brain down from everything that's been going on. I'm not just speaking to y'all, but like I said, when I do Motivation Monday, I'm motivating myself, and I hope that I'm motivating someone that is watching. Thank you, Lady Lux. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, everybody. I am trying to motivate and change the atmosphere. I can't change the atmosphere until I change my attitude. The people of God, okay, who I believe in, God says that we are a peculiar people. When we walk in the room and the atmosphere is supposed to change. I had one of the staff say to me, this was in the it was in the dead of winter. Everything was going wrong at the site. And when I walked in, everything started going together. And she said, I don't know what it is about you. She said, but when you walk in, things just fall into place. When you open your mouth and you start giving direction, everybody just get in line. I couldn't do that if I was still in the place where I used to be, because I would be stooping to their level. I would be ignoring them. I would be doing petty stuff. You see what I'm saying? I would be doing all kinds of stuff that's not what God wants me to do. And I can't afford to miss out on anything God has for me. I can't afford it. That's why when I do things that I know is not pleasing to him, I automatically go repent. I automatically try to go into a quiet place. I automatically try to restructure my thoughts or my behavior that's not pleasing to him. I have to try my best to get it right. Hey, yo, Ange, I have to try my best to get it right. It is important for me to try. And when I say try, that doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. It doesn't mean, but what are your intentions? That's the thing people don't understand. What's up, Christopher? That's the thing that people don't understand. They think it's okay. That's just who I am. No, what are your intentions? What is the end goal for you saying this or doing this and that? Your intentions are the things that God looks at. That's what he looks at. He looks at your intentions. You know, some people be like, oh, God know my heart, or listen, that's just who I am. No, you were not born to be that way. You were a clean canvas when you were born, and then you became a product of your environment, and you took things on that the world has to offer. And when you live according to the world, you will be doing things that are not good. You have to center yourself so you can walk in peace. So you can do things that are opposite of the negative and the craziness that is going on around you. But if you don't really want change, that is on you. That's on you. And also, if you have changed and you're trying to get people to understand why you changed and they just don't want to get it, take your hands off of it. Focus on yourself. Do you know how much I focus on myself now? I focus on myself so strong that family, friends, everybody, I don't even talk on the phone a lot anymore because I realize I have to stay focused. And I know that if I engage in certain things, it's going to put me back. It'll put me 10 steps back. So I have to stay focused. And it's for me. It's not for anybody else. It's for me. Because once I did self-evaluation, we have to take an evaluation and account for everything that we do. And then you need to sit back and be real with yourself and ask yourself, all these things that I sit and do, is it benefiting me or is it just entertaining for the moment? I am tired of just entertaining myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm tired. Thank you, Chris, for the floating heart. Thank you so much, Chris. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to take account because throughout my life, I've always had to take care of myself. And I'm thankful for the hard times. I'm thankful for coming from the ground up. I'm thankful for it. The reason why is because now I value it. I value my time. I value what I say. I value what I do. And when I know that anything will take me off course. I'm weak in certain areas. I've done a self-evaluation. I am weak in certain areas because I am a human being. But my intentions are to not be weak forever. My intentions are to identify what I can or cannot handle, and also identify what will take me away from the promises of God in my life, or what will cause me harm. What actions? What is it? And that's when you do self-evaluation. It's all about self-evaluation. And when you are a leader, not just at work, but at home, and then you have a leadership personality, you have to be even more mindful not to stoop low, because God appointed you for something that is greater. So you got to stay high up there. You got to be mindful. You're not going down the steps, you're going up the steps. Because going down the steps constantly, then coming back up, then going down, then coming back up, then going down, that is exhausting. That is exhausting. I'd rather get exhausted from climbing the steps and getting higher in what it is that I'm supposed to do, what I am supposed to reflect, and how I behave in God's sight. And the only way I can do that is to keep going up, because God sits high and he looks low. Okay, but as long as I keep my eye on him and I continue to push forward, I continue to excel, I can't keep going back down the steps. After a while, my legs is going to get weak, I'm gonna get tired, I'm gonna get flustered, I'm gonna be out of breath, and it'll be for nothing. It'll be nothing to gain from it, because I already know what's down there. I already know what's down there. I already know. So why do I keep going back? I'm not in a place where I want to keep going back. I want to excel. And I'm noticing as I excel, I overcome obstacles in a shorter period of time. I I notice that I exude a a a light in me that I didn't see before. I notice that I take more time with myself and I'm patient with myself. I also notice that um God is telling me to stop worrying. Because the funny thing is, before, this year and the end of last year, I didn't care about nothing. I wasn't worried. But the thing is, I was reckless. I was reckless with my mouth, reckless with my actions. So now I worry, but not worry in a way that's pleasing to God. I worry in a way that I just don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Those are my biggest concerns. I don't want to go backwards. So I have to be very mindful. I have to stay awake, and I really, really have to stand on business. I have to, no matter what. It don't matter. It don't matter. You see what I'm saying? So if people are doing things trying to set you up, trying to put piss on your name, and then also if you have friends and people that you confide in, and then you know that they affiliate themselves with people that have bit your back out, people that have put piss on your name, people that have shunned you, people that have done things against you for no reason whatsoever, you got to be mindful of those people too. I'm not saying you have to cut people off totally, but you got to be mindful. Because me, I'm a loyal person. And I realize that one of my strengths is I can't sit around people that I know, me and my family know well, my friends know well. That's just not in my DNA. Some people can do it, I can't do it, because it's a level of loyalty. And for me to do that and entertain it and to also engage, that says something about me. That says something about me. So I am big on my space. I'm big on my time because I know it's precious and it belongs to me. And I am my own responsibility. I am my best friend. And I had to learn that. I really, really had to learn that, because everybody out here not for you. Everybody out here is not for you. can't flock with chickens and expect to soar with eagles. I'm trying to tell you. And I am very blunt. And if I feel like you have done something that is out of the scope of our relationship, I forgive. God told me I have to forgive. I don't forget, but I forgive. And I give a opportunity for it to be made right. But some people just don't want to change. They just are who they are. You know what I'm saying? They are who they are. And I am big on loyalty. I'm big on loyalty. And I'm not saying that someone can't have other people in their lives, but I'm big on watch your mouth. If you continue X, Y, and Z, I can't be associated. I'm not going to sit in agreement with you. I'm not going to put fuel to your fire. I am not, because that is not the type of person. Not my mother didn't raise me to be like that. My grandma didn't raise me to be like that. And God did not create me to be that way. God did not create me to be that way. Okay? He said, never forsake the gathering and the assembly of the saints, meaning that be mindful of your sisters and brothers. If you offend them or if you hurt them, go and make it right. If they've offended you and they hurt you, you are supposed to forgive, but not forget. Accountability and self-reflection is everything. And when I do something wrong, I stand on it. I stand on it. And even with the worry or the butterflies in my stomach, I will stand there and confront the situation and deal with it accordingly. And then I'll go pray about it if I did anything or said anything that's not pleasing to God. Because my peace comes from him. It don't come from nobody else. It don't come from my friends. It doesn't come from my children. It doesn't come from my mother. It doesn't come from my father. It doesn't come from my aunts or none of that. My peace comes from God. And when I close my eyes and my contract is up on this earth, the only person that I have to stand in front of, the only most high God that I have to stand in front of is the one that's going to account and count for everything that I did. And if I listened to him and if I followed him and kept his word on the inside of me. So this Motivation Monday, I just want to encourage you guys, don't worry. Don't be afraid. Stop doing things that will put you in a compromising situation where you always got to go clean something up. If you're true to you and you stand firm on who you engage with, who you spend time with, if you stand firm on that and you stay positive and loyal, you don't have to worry about cleaning up mess. You don't have to worry about what happens if they do X, Y, and Z. Because what's for you is for you. It's for you. And don't you know, worrying really is something that comes because you fear something as well. You're fearful of something. So now you got to figure it out and you got to work it out and you got to play head games, this, that. I'm not doing that no more. I can't. It costs too much. I got somewhere I need to be when I close my eyes. And let me tell you something. Tomorrow's not promised to any of you that's watching me. Any of you. So when you leave here, what are they going to say at your funeral? What can they talk about? What can they speak of? That you were a worrywart and that you never had nothing nice to say and you always picked out other people's flaws and all their stuff and never looked back at yourself. I remind myself every day, girl, you got to get it together because you're slipping. You got to do an inventory of what's going on in your mind and in your heart. You got to talk to people that really, really have your best interests. You don't want to give anybody ammunition or give them information for them to continue to write their book about other people, places, and things. And you be the main character. And you ain't did nothing. Stop worrying, y'all. Stop worrying about money. Stop worrying about people. Stop worrying about showing up for other people. Show up for yourself. Become your own friend. It's the best thing you could ever do. So now I am going to render to Caesar what's due to Caesar, since I've just now rendered to God what's due to him. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to be the best leader that I can possibly be. It's rainy outside today, but I am still walking in the light. I love each and every one of you. If you are not a member, please consider becoming a member. My link is on my YouTube homepage. You scroll over, you'll see like shop and posts and different things. You could go right there to membership. There's 3 levels of membership. You can join any of them. This will help me grow my channel. This will help me get these words of positive living out to other people. I am also working on my finances in my channel. I'm learning a lot, and I'm making sure that I stay focused. And I used to always say, stick to the plan. If you don't have a plan, you need to get one and then stick to it. Leave the emotional wreck and the worrying at the door and stick to the plan. And if at night you need to go home and cry, or you need to just decompress, do that in the privacy of your own home. Don't let them see you sweat. All right. I love you guys. Thank you, Erica and Adriana, for dropping the links. Thank you, Chris, for the it's not super chats, but I think it's like the gifts. Thank you, Lady Lux. Thank you, Ange, for coming in. Thank you, Mish. Thank you, Scooter, Slots, and Scratchers. Thank you, Dragon Master. Let me see. I hope I ain't forget nobody. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, at Idle Wave. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. And thank you to everyone that's been watching and didn't leave a comment. I still appreciate you guys. Till next time, it's your Nista, y'all. Be great and don't worry. Don't, because you don't have no control over it at all.